Welcome back to another devlog for Triple M. It's been a little bit. I've been busy with life, but I just wanted to give an update on what I've been working on for the past couple of weeks for this game. Uh, some good progress actually has been done in the past couple of weeks, so let's just jump right in. I recently moved the Triple M server from local to an actual online server. So it's been tested, and you can actually online play with people who have the application, which is super cool. It's been really cool to be able to see how putting both the server and database online has affected the game as a whole. That it's actually a game that can work. I believe last devlog I talked about WebSockets and those transferred great too, as well as the HTTP request. So things transferred quite smoothly. The requests do take a bit longer on the HTTP side, just going online instead of just locally. So there was some work that needed to be done with making sure that there weren't any concurrency issues or data was being passed correctly. So there's some extra work done on that side of things, but it is working quite well now. So we can just jump in and try it out. So we've got two users. We can do AA, and then my test user. There's a couple more buttons I've added since last time. This news tab up here, that's where I'd like to give any updates to players of the game. Can't press it right now. There's this menu button that I'm thinking I'll move this exit button into. But just some layout stuff right now. There'll be a shop where you can buy new cards and discover new cards. And then there's up here a profile that you'll be able to customize and whatnot. Just some ideas in the future. But right now we're working on the base game. How do we get this working with all these different players? And we can jump in and show you how that's working. So we'll go to a multi-game, and we're in. And like I said before, anyone who has the downloadable client right now is able to access this. So pretty cool. I don't know if I want to do playtesting quite yet because this is still very, very early in development, but I'll let everyone that's interested know when that becomes available in case you'd want to test this out. So we can leave this game. Oh, I can't leave one sec. There we go. The recording was blocking that. So we'll customize the decks right now to show what was done. So if you've been watching, you're probably familiar with all the cards, but why are they the way they are? You know, why are they drawn this way? Why did I want to make them this? Well, for some cards, I want to keep them simple, just characters, things you can collect and have fun with making your deck. Other cards, like these four in particular, are unique because they'll be called actions. Things you can do to the game that affect the outcome of it, either to yourself or to other players in the game. And I'm just going to make the same deck on both sides just so it's a little easier to get those actions, just to show you what's going on. Perfect. Okay, so we can start. There's this actions tab. There we go. And this will show all the available actions a player has. I'll show you as those actions are collected, but as you can see right now, it is empty. And then to click off of it, you can just click anywhere. That's not the actions tab. And we'll just start by playing. As shown before, it's working on both sides and in real time, which is great. And this is on the production environment, the online server right now. So great run times. Okay, so this first player has matched an action, so this is going to show up in their actions. And for the other player, it's not because they didn't match it. So we'll keep going. Okay, so this player's turn, they can play an action. I'm still working on figuring out the balancing of the game, if a player should be able to take an action and make a move, just make a move, or an action, or maybe a combination of something else. But as of right now, you can do as many actions as you want and then make your move. But that's not what the final game is going to look like. But just to show right now, we'll select the Fire Spirit action. And for this one, its ability is anyone in the game can see that card. It's called burning a card, which just reveals it temporarily for everyone. So we'll burn this card right here. And everyone in the game can see what that card is. Now I can go through the rest of my turn, and let's say I want to choose this card. I can select it, and now it's selected, and select the next card, and it goes back to being burned. So the next player can select that as well, and let's do it one more time. And then, as I said before, it's temporary, so that goes to being unburned or just regular. Another card that we can try out is this Ice Spirit. We'll get going a little bit. This Ice Spirit is the opposite of the burn burn card. It freezes a card, where instead of everyone seeing the card, no one can see it or access the card. So we'll freeze that card, and now this player can't click it, or this player can't click it. Yeah, no one can click it, and then it unfreezes after some time. So those are two abilities that affect what the card's properties currently are. And there's one more of those, if I can remember where it is. Oh, yeah, right. The poison card. So the poison card, and as you can see, the actions are updating with the players. So the poison card, what that does is you can poison this card and then go about your turn. You can see that the other player has no idea where the poison card is. That's because it's a trick card, so if this player clicks the poison, they lose the rest of their turn. They're not able to go anymore, and this player can keep going. Let's say they poison it again. Oh, it's not their turn. My bad. Let's say they poison it. Do the turn. Let's say this player wants to do this card, and then this card. Still poison, and it erases the rest of their turn. So that one's a way to prevent your opponent from getting a specific card. And this last action that was developed is the Four Limbs. So instead of clicking only 2 cards for your turn, you're able to click 4 to make kind of a power play by getting 2 matches potentially. Sweet. So you can see that there's a couple cool things you can do with these actions to move the game in your favor. There's quite a few ideas I have for these, but if you guys have any ideas of things you'd want to see in the game, let me know. That'd be great to collaborate and see what people think would be good for a game like this. Currently, I've got some actions being developed. The drill is one where you can select a couple cards in a column. This card, the buff up card, will help you. And let me get this better for you. This buff up card will help prevent any bad effects towards you. So say you click a poison, well, if your buff up is currently active, you'll get rid of that, so it cancels out negative effects. This mirror card right here, that can mirror an action. So just a couple things, but some things that will make the game more interesting. Yeah, those are the main things I developed this week, is putting the game online and then developing these actions. Yeah, let me know what you think. Any feedback would be great to make this game as good as I can. And we'll see you guys next time.